inside. To my friend Val, I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's go.
Perlier is an Italian bath and body company that really is rich in history and in tradition. We never forget where we started from and the culture of what Perlier is. Old world mixed with modern day science. When we focus on really treating our skin with some of the best ingredients we can, it's what really helps Perlier develop some of the most innovative new lines while still staying true to our culture.
Hi everyone, welcome into HSN. My name is Valerie Stepp. I hope you've had a beautiful week so far. We're this close to the weekend, and I'm excited because the next hour we get to take a little escape. We get to indulge ourselves in the most incredible bath, body, skincare, luxurious items from Perlier. That fine, rich Italian brand that we've come to know and love here for 29 years at HSN. So we have some special anniversary deals for you, some pieces that you haven't seen in a long time, and some incredible sizes that will blow your mind. In fact, let's start off by showing you one of the items that you haven't seen since Host Pick last year. It's the Mandorla Almond Body Paste. Now, believe it or not, this is double the normal size, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it out because I'll get my producer working on this quickly. That is not going to be the price for you because there is a special anniversary price for you in store in this double size. So if you have really extreme dry elbows, dry knees, dry heels, if you wanna just envelop your skin in 100% cold pressed Italian almond oil and organic Italian honey and that Avila almond from Sicily, this is the way you can do it. We have 5 interest-free credit card payments and free shipping on Perlier. And I will reveal that special price when we dive in to the presentation shortly. But until then, okay, I did get confirmation. I'll say this, here's the hint, 29-year anniversary. There might be a 29 in the front of that price. But let's move on and show you another incredible offer that we have coming up, that it's making its debut. This is the pomegranate booster that you've come to know and love, and this is the triple size bottle. 3 times the normal size. This is that booster that clinically is going to give you 20 times more concentration in that cold pressed pomegranate than the arm cream you've fallen in love with. Guess what? This is a $75 value. It's making its debut at $49.95, but how about a special anniversary? We're going to give you 2 of the triple size pomegranate boosters for your body. So I know, this is getting so excited. So many incredible steals and deals. You're gonna wanna stay with us the entire hour. But first, let's talk about concentrating on your face. Let's talk about lines, wrinkles, crepiness, a loss of elasticity, roughness or texture. We're gonna go to the world of Real Royal Jelly and Peptides, a beautiful blend that is exclusive to the Perlier line in Royal Elixir. This is the Youth Creator, and it took me by surprise because I wasn't expecting this size. This is not the ½ ounce. This is not a 1 ounce. This is actually a 2 ounce huge bottle of the incredible elixir that is going to firm your skin, smooth your skin, even and brighten out your skin. It's an incredible immediate and long-term benefits, and it's a $166 value that we have slashed the price down by 80%. Take a look at these. If you have lines and wrinkles that are etched in for decades, expression lines, look at the difference. This is just 3 weeks using it 1 time a day. When you get this huge jumbo size bottle, you're gonna wanna use it in the morning, at night. And again, you're getting immediate and long-term benefits to give you that bounce, the elasticity, that bright and smoothness. It actually optimizes your own skin's natural collagen. So if you love to see the results like you're seeing here on your screen, whether it's horizontal lines, whether it's the nose to mouth lines, whether it's the 11 lines between the brow area, whether it is even that thick, kind of coarse, rough, thin texture to your skin, this is gonna be the answer. That's why we call it the Royal Elixir Youth Creator. It's literally mimicking more youthful skin by optimizing your own skin's natural collagen. So with $134 savings, we do not have auto ship on this. I would jump in and start placing your order, maybe even buy a couple of these jumbo size bottles. And joining me for the entire hour is, of course, Prince Scipione Borghese, who is live. Skip, I'm so excited. We have some of your most incredible products this hour, and it's celebrating your 29-year anniversary. It's gonna be a big deal.
I love how you guys have taken my 29th anniversary from April into May. That is superb. That is
Why not?
wonderful. I get to take all these incredible values that we brought in for our 29th. It just so happens that I guess what's it called when you go from 1 hour to the next? You connect the 2 months. There's a word for it. Anyway, somehow I've connected April to May because it's one long, beautiful visit. We're going to launch something that's never going to be back. And I'm not exaggerating. The double 2 ounce size of the Youth Creator will never come back. The last 3,000 of you who are there now, we will have the half-ounce Youth Creator. We'll have the 1 ounce Youth Creator. We may do a bonanza size one day, but the double size is being retired. And you'll always ask me to tell you when things are being retired. This is. So for our 29th anniversary, we have the last 3,000 of you that can get our Youth Creator. What is the Youth Creator double size? First of all, it's all about royal jelly. Royal Elixir is our most sophisticated, most tested, most scientifically developed skincare brand. It was developed for skin that was 50 to 55 and older. Generally, that is the skin that needs the most amount of help when it comes to reawakening, reviving the skin, bringing youthful bounce and action back to the skin. A lot of times, especially, and I saw it in our own family with my mom and especially with my grandmother, we get thinning looking skin, crepey, thin, delicate, lackluster, gray, lifeless looking skin. This is the product that brings that back to life. Now, you will see ridiculous before and afters when it comes to wrinkles. You'll see ridiculous before and afters when it comes to suppleness and elasticity. But this product was built as a serum or a booster because it is the only product within all of Royal Elixir that has a youth peptide in it. So not only does it have actual royal jelly, we're the only company in the world that uses real royal jelly from the hive to the product without converting it. Look at this. Those lines are some of the hardest lines to attack in the skincare industry. Look at what happens after 3 weeks, one time a day. You're getting a 2 ounce size. You can use this twice a day. It goes into your skin so quickly. Within 15 seconds, you don't feel it anymore on the top layers of your skin, except that your skin feels supple and dewy and just incredibly soft. What this product delivers is called the miracle of nature. We go to the hive. The company's been around for 100 years. We own our own facility in Italy. We get this product, this ingredient from the hive. We immediately put the royal jelly in a refrigerated vacuum system. So there's no air, no light, and it's cold. It's treated like a food, brought to our facility near Venice, and then developed to go right into the product without ever changing its chemical composition. Why? Because royal jelly, we'll look at this before and after as I speak. Royal jelly is the only product that in nature can change a bee from what you know it to be to the queen bee. Genetically speaking, they start off exactly the same. But this bee is fed an exclusive diet of royal jelly within the hive, and it is the only bee to actually become bigger, the only bee to live 50 times longer, and the only bee to be able to reproduce. And no scientist can explain that. No one understands the power of royal jelly. That's why I always say, the bigger the issue, the happier you're going to be, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
The more the problems,
Yeah.
the happier you will be.
More advanced signs of aging. So I don't want you to think if you're of a certain age and you're saying, oh, I've had these lines, these wrinkles, the uneven skin tone and texture for decades. There's nothing that you can do to help me. This is talking about turning back the hands of time, giving your skin, telling your skin to act and look and create like it did when it was more youthful. And this size is retiring. So it's not the half-ounce size, which would be great at $32.95. It's not even the 1 ounce size. This is a $166 value that we have slashed the price for the final quantity of you that can pick it up at an 80% off savings. Here's how I want you to place your order. Under $7 gets it home. Give yourself, take a before picture, give yourself that full 30 days to see the difference, to feel the difference, to see that luminosity, to see that difference to your skin. You're like, wow, those lines and wrinkles looked really deep before. I might have been wearing a lot more contour, a lot more makeup. up. Here's what's happening. Yes, we're gonna give you incredible moisture and brightness, but just within 2 weeks, 10% improvement in the look of elasticity. That's that bounce, that's that plump, that's that resilience, that's that youthful quality. And 22%, it goes up. The measurement, the clinical improvement, that is an instrumental test. We cannot flub those numbers. We can't make that up. That is scientifically measured, which means your lines and wrinkles are gonna be diminished, which means your skin is gonna look softer, more even. It's gonna have that elasticity. It actually, using that real royal jelly and the peptides, what it does is it optimizes your own skin's natural collagen production. That's why you can get these incredible, intense results.
And it's the only product within all of Royal Elixir that works as a booster because of the youth peptide. See, a lab in Japan was so curious about what makes royal jelly such a unique food for our skin. What makes it a whole food if you were to eat it, because it's got every vitamin, mineral, sugars, lipids, omegas that are actually food for the body. If you were to eat royal jelly, you could sustain your own life. That's why they call it a whole food. But so curious that they were able to map out the genome of royal jelly and find the youth gene. This product has the synthetic youth gene, meaning it was synthesized from the youth gene into a peptide. A peptide communicates to your skin.
Right.
So it's the only product, except for one that we'll launch in a second, the only product within all of Royal Jelly that acts as a booster to anything else you use within the Royal Jelly line. So not only will it help the Royal Jelly that you put on your skin, but it also will boost the effects. And it has 3 delivery systems, not 1. We call it an elixir because it is that powerful. And within seconds, it goes away. This is what you want to use day and or night. And if you're going to use it with the Pearls of Youth, it'll amplify the Pearls of Youth. You would just use 1 drop with the Pearls of Youth if you happen to have the Pearls of Youth at home. But what an incredible, incredible way to see all those lines diminish, but also feel your skin completely change. You will feel the elasticity. You will feel the plumpness.
We've moved on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine.
I'm
See
new
the
to
passion,
this. I apologize.
The passion they have. This is under $7. Now, typically, you would put this around your eyes, but here's what I'm going to tell you. This weekly deal drop, this coveted, concentrated, most advanced eye treatment that Perlier has ever done comes out of that same Royal Elixir family, but specifically for thin, fragile, deep lines and wrinkles, droopy lids, that fragility that is, what just happened? What just happened?
Watch this, Valerie, everybody. This is the first of its kind. We've never had a product that could do this. Look at that. Look at the lift. We can say lift. As of yesterday, I can say deep lines. I was never able to say. This is a launch that we had only in the month of October last year, sold out, and now it's back officially. All the clinicals have been in. All the before and afters are going to start coming out. I have one that I'm hoping to get to you by Sunday if this product's still around. That's going to blow your mind. But look at the lid. Look how much taller it is. Look at, because we're able to lift the lid, how all the crepiness, the fine lines, the deeper lines have dissipated completely off the upper eyelid. It's incredible. Even in black rice, we don't have a product like this. And this is a product that our sister company launched at $250, made its debut last year, became its #1 selling product all over Europe. And now we have it in our line without the research and development cost. So we could do it for $80, but for our anniversary, we're launching it at $29. And you can save this at $29 on auto ship. We would never, ever launch a brand new product at $29 and not put it on auto ship during our anniversary. So this is that one time you can get it at the best price of the year on auto ship. You need very, very little. Look at the corner. Look, see how dark it is in the corner of her eye? This is actually proven to lessen the appearance of dark circles on many different levels. From light refractors. But the most important thing is actually the brightening comes from enzymatic exfoliators and pomegranate enzyme that continues to work underneath the eyes. We have done every test for sensitivity. 50 different people have been patch tested for sensitivity. None of them, not a single one of them, saw an issue. There's no alcohol and there's no fragrance in here. It doesn't smell like anything. But look at that. Diminishes the look of under eye circle. That is a proven test that we did, not ask questions, even though the questions 100% of the people did see the difference. But in the test, we also said brightens the look of skin, helping dull skin appear more radiant, and helps to plump the appearance of skin. You know how it helps to plump the appearance of skin? We can optimize skin's own natural elastin. I'm sorry, hyaluronic acid. We can optimize the skin's own natural collagen levels around the eyes. Again, I don't have another product that can do that. Look at this. Optimize the skin's own collagen and hyaluronic acid levels
I've never
around
said
the
that
eyes where you
before.
have no sebaceous gland.
I've
Never said it
never
before.
said
This
that
to us is,
before. Sorry, Skip, I cut you
I have to
off.
take a breath
Yeah, you
because
please do.
I will, no, please cut me off.
$29.95. And I want everybody to understand, we love this Italian packaging in this glass bottle, and I love the dropper. It's actually with a lot of very prestigious, high-end, multi-$100s, if not $1,000 cosmetic brands are doing. So this is a full size. It's just in this beautiful packaging at this extraordinary price. We have it on auto ship. So just to let you know, on auto ship means HSN cannot raise the price. Perlier cannot raise the price. You're getting it home for $5.99. And this is coveted because this is specifically formulated to target the deep lines and wrinkles around your eyes and that heavy hooding. That is that sagging, that is that drooping. It is going to lift that. We can legally approve and say that, and this is your opportunity. If the eyes, which we say are the windows to the soul, if you feel like everybody's asking if you're tired, if you're stopped wearing eyeshadow, if you're putting so much concealer on and you're trying all the things, you're layering, you could be actually compromising the integrity of that thin, fragile, very delicate skin. You have to use something that has this powerful, potent formula ingredient that goes to work to brighten, to smooth, to nourish, and to plump up those lines. I mean, I've never seen, you could literally grab the eyelid in the before, and in the after, you can see how lifted and how much more real estate she has on her lid, Skip.
No, I know, and there's going to be other lids before and afters that look the same. There's other before and afters that are absolutely incredible, and we'll have them for you hopefully Sunday. I know everybody's working crazy to get these done. We just got our final clinicals in. We've been rushing these for the 29th anniversary. You can see the brightness.
Wow.
This is before and after to show you brightening, to show you a skin that has been fed this royal jelly, that has been fed this peptide. I don't know if any of you know, but we've been on the air for 29 years. My grandmother used to come for every Mother's Day show. That's why this anniversary and Mother's Day show is so special. But her skin changed dramatically like it was. It had discoloration. It was thin as paper. And over the years that she uses Royal Elixir, we saw a dramatic change in how her skin improved and how at the age of 100, she looked, which she came on television and was on HSN with us, her skin looked more taut, more vibrant, more alive because of the Royal Elixir line. This product was not part of it. This is a completely revolutionary product that we could easily keep at the $250 mark that we're selling in Europe because of its features, because of its benefits, and even look at the applicator. That's a glass tubing, and that glass you use right here. You don't have to press on it. You use it around the eye and above the eye. That's correct. You don't need to press. That's why this product will last you 60 to 90 days. Yeah, you dip and then you just go all the way around the eye. Yeah, you don't even have to press on the with, the little presser at the top. What is that? Is that the professional word for it? The presser? The little, this little thing here. I don't know if you can see on my screen. No, you can't. Yeah, you see, you don't even have to press on this because it's designed to cool and apply. And apply right there.
And here's the thing, the application.
I didn't even press.
Okay, so I like learning things new. I'm so used to a dropper and pressing because like one tiny little drop, but I love that you just can slide and glide that around. And one of the things that was so impressive to me was that it doesn't discriminate against signs of aging anywhere around the eye. 360 degrees. Yes, there's a lot of things you can probably get for lines and wrinkles. Yep, you probably have to buy something separate for dark circles. But let's talk about the lid. That is the hardest. Why? Because as we age, everything that creates that lift and that firm and that tautness that we had when we were younger in that thin, fragile skin is now broken down. Those elements in our body are slowing down. That reproduction is slowing down. The gravity is pulling down. If you have ever done that little lift around your eye, I want you to give this a try. This is 28 days. Quite frankly, if I was looking at this individual in person and even in these before and after, Skip, I would think she had a little something done because results cosmetically should not perform at this level. I mean, this could take you know, this should be something that could take months, but this is actually taking within that 30-day window that we allow everyone to try it. And that is not just like a little bit like, oh, with a magnifying glass, I can kind of see. Like, that is visible enhancement and difference. Look at this one. You can see the area above the eye, that brow area, the lines and wrinkles, the darkness, the puffiness, the dark circles, that thin, fragile skin.
But look at all the brightness.
I know. Look at it after. It's like
Correct.
nourished and
How much
plumped and smooth.
brighter. All the wrinkles have almost disappeared in only 28 days. It takes 28 days to regenerate skin. So I don't know if we caught this lady at 14 days, at 12 days within the cycle of regeneration, but it's incredible to see Royal Jelly go to work. Everybody who uses a Royal Jelly product tells me different things of things that the other skincare products have never been able to do. I think what's really impressive is that you have real royal jelly in there. So you're bringing that power, those vitamins, those minerals to your skin. And then this is the only other product now within the entire realm of Royal Elixir that has that youth gene, that has the youth peptide that communicates to your skin. That's why we're able to see the optimization of your own natural collagen. That's why we're able to see the optimization of skin's own hyaluronic acid levels, which is something that we produce. But at the age of 50, both collagen and hyaluronic fall off the cliff. That's why we start getting all those wrinkles. That's why our skin looks so much more mature and so less elastic and so less supple. The hydration, by the way, we can sustain hydration around the eyes. Remember, there's no sebaceous glands around the eyes. That's what gives our skin the hydration. There aren't any. But we, during our clinicals, because we did an hour, 2 hours, and 6 hours, sustained hydration during the entire 6-hour period with an incredible boost of 31% the first hour. So you're not just getting anti-wrinkles, you're not just getting lifting, smoothness, but you're also getting a ridiculous level of hydration, 360. And you can use this day or night. And these are partners. The face and the eye, they help each other. They both have the peptide communicator in it.
Absolutely. Remember, this is that Royal Elixir for your face. And originally we were putting this in our eyes, but now enter in the newest babe on the block over here is the Royal Elixir for your eyes at an extraordinary value. We're only doing this while supplies last, and auto ship is the way to go. When you select auto ship, that means your price stays the same for your next future orders. If you don't want to place an order, you don't have to. There's no commitment to that. You can cancel at any time without any penalty. To lock in auto ship, all you do is $5.99 and free shipping and handling. We send you your bottle. You have 30 days to try it out. And the most challenging area, I think, on our face is our eyes. It's where we start seeing the signs of aging the quickest, the fastest, and almost the most progressive. That's why when this is harnessing your own body's production of natural collagen and natural hyaluronic acid, that is that plump, that's that juiciness, that's that brightness. That is, again, tapping in to that youth gene. That's why it's that Royal Elixir. That's why it comes to the real living royal jelly. If you want to give it a try.
Look at this. That's incredible.
It really is. I love in the before, you can count the lines, you see the depth of the lines, you see the hooding, and then in the after, it just is remarkably invisible. I always say, Skip, you know, sometimes we look at things and we're like, oh, I have to go under a magnifying, a 5 times or a 10 times to see the difference. But if you can see the difference with your own naked eye, imagine clinically how much more of a result that you're not even being able to see. And this is 360 degrees around your eyes, concentrated, while supplies last. This is a 60% off savings. This swipe, I about fell over. I thought that this was like, wrong. Like, I was like, there's no way this is untouched, unretouched.
No, this, I mean, I think that your legal department is super effective, super efficient in their review. One of the reasons it took us this long is because the before and afters are so incredible. So the amount of clinical studies, you know, this is a Vizia clinical study. We've never had a Vizia for the eyes.
Okay.
So the Vizia holds your head still and measures everything through a computer system diagnostic, and then somebody has to you know, understand all the different readings from it. But it's one of the most sophisticated ways to actually get data, get clinicals. And so that all the new clinicals that just came in that talk about deep lines, that say that 100%, I just got this yesterday, 100% of the people that participated in the clinical study agreed that the product lifted skin around the eye area. 100% of them agree that the product minimizes the look of deep lines, something we generally can't talk about, and wrinkles. This is a very serious European just long-term skincare product. Here you see, oh, they got it up. Thank you, everybody. This is brand new. This what we're showing you is brand new as of, is this the decrease in the appearance of skin wrinkles? Oh no, this is the one from yesterday. Sorry, it's not brand new, but 100% said it at 14
100%.
days and 28 days. What I read to you was brand new as of yesterday, and they're trying to get everything up for you. So look, I just think this is a game changer when it comes to eye care. I think also, I forgot to, there's so many things I can keep adding to this. For example, we used an organic cold pressed virgin coconut oil in here. We used organic honey in here. So all of these incredible ingredients are helping to sustain and provide that look of youthfulness that, I mean, you will see it. You will feel the skin transform itself with this product.
Okay,
It's really just one of the most unique skincare products we've ever brought to
AutoShip is
market.
definitely in the lead on this one. I know we do have a bit of a hold in our phone line, so if you're trying to place your order, you want to jump to the front of the line, QR code is your quickest way. Everybody's getting the $29.95 weekly deal drop price. This is a full size, it's ½ ounce. That is what the most prestigious cosmetic brands use and skincare brands use. This is an opportunity buy. This is a way to try and get yourself into the world of Royal Elixir with the most advanced eye treatment they have ever done, the most concentrated of those beautiful organic ingredients. And again, it's 360 degrees around the eyes. So just from the lifting perspective, the lines and wrinkles, the darkness, you're gonna brighten, you're gonna smooth, you're gonna nourish, and you're just gonna look younger. And who doesn't wanna look younger? So hopefully you're locking this in and AutoShip. We have so many more incredible deals, including the triple size and double up of your pomegranate oil coming up soon.
Meet award-winning chef, successful restaurateur, and television star, Chef Jet Tila.
I'm a master of Asian cuisine and so much more. My line of cookware and prep tools will take you on a culinary journey around the world and build your skills in the kitchen so you can have more time to enjoy the results. And you can only find my exclusive cookware line on HSN.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
Get ready for fashions fresh off the runway. Mark Badgley and James Mishka return to HSN with a timeless new collection.
James and I, we were always suckers for glamour.
Experience wearable fashion designed to make every woman feel extraordinary.
You're going to love this. Are you ready?
Don't miss Mark and James Badgley Mishka on HSN.
My name is Valerie Stupp. You're not going to want to miss Bobby and Sam tonight, but this hour is all about fine, Italian, luxurious skincare. And by skincare, I mean skincare for your body. We're going to talk about the Mandorla almond. This is not supposed to be this size. I had to go back and double check. This is double the size that we have ever done. It's a double up, but look what we did. We brought it back at a $29.95 price point that we haven't seen since last year for Host Pick, back in stock, double up the size, 29-year anniversary price point, 5 interest-free credit card payments, only $5.99 to get home and free shipping and handling. And this is a customer pick. So I'm excited that you guys are here because a lot of us are getting ready for summer. And what does summer mean? We're showing off a little skin. When you start looking down at your skin and you're seeing lines, you're seeing wrinkles, you're seeing uneven skin tone and texture, you're seeing spring break 1997, you're seeing roughness on your elbows and your heels, you need a intense, nourishing hydrator that's not greasy, that doesn't have like a pungent kind of chemical or, you know, specific smell. This is light, airy, and delicate from that Avila almond from Sicily. And I'm gonna bring Skip in because he's probably fallen on the floor with the double up size and the $29.95 price point. How can we hold on to prices that we did for specials like a year ago when everything else in the world is going up, Skip? See? I knew it.
I was actually preoccupied because I had this in front of me,
Knew
which
it.
is our normal size, 6.7 ounce, which is, I think, $45. No,
Okay.
it's $50. This first of all, forget everybody cream, forget anything you've ever tried in the world. This is nothing like anything you've ever tried in your life. I'll explain why in a second. We did this size once last year as a host pick, and
Sold
it's sold
out,
out,
right?
5,000 units. Yeah, I only have 2,000 units today, so I hope that you can take advantage. What we're doing though is this is double the size, so basically $100 worth of product for our anniversary 29. The price is purposely done to celebrate 29 years on HSN. Otherwise, you would never see this price ever unless it was a host pick, which is the only time it was last year in the month of June, sold out, all 5,000. This is double of one of the most unusual products you'll ever put on your body. I don't care if you're 10 years old, 110. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. We dedicated last year to celebrate one of the oldest rituals. Actually, all of Italy did by creating this product as a to commemorate what happened back in 800 AD. In Sicily, at a monastery, nuns had created the first ever almond honey paste, which today is still being done through this product the way it was done in 800 AD. Artisanally made, one of the most true to its form products ever. We call it the Mandorla paste. Actually, Mandorla means almond. And we have a video where we get one of the most sought after almonds in the world. And these women, these nuns would use pressure to press the oil out of the almonds and pour it into a jar. Then they would get organic honey and they would get the almonds and create a paste between the oil that they cold pressed, the almonds, and the honey. We followed the exact same method of production to create the first ever pure almond paste. We used a little more modern machine there, but you'll see we cold press the almond oil out. We grab the almonds. We add certified organic honey from Tuscany, Italy, and we create this almond paste. The world uses the almond paste in foods. We use it to create the first ever unbelievable body paste, body butter. It is the most precious thing you'll ever put on your skin. Your skin will love you for it. This almost has a perfect 5-star review from everybody who's ever tried it. Now, the first most important ingredients in here are shea butter is in here, certified organic shea butter, almond oil, cold pressed, never heated, never destroyed. All the elements of pure almond oil are in here. Cocoa seed butter, organic honey that we get to our factory from Tuscany, and we mixed with these almond oil and also almond extract. You saw the powdered almond. That's from crushing the almonds down. Then we also use virgin beeswax in here and vitamin C. This has the fragrance of nature. It is so luxurious. It is kept in this darker container. It is to commemorate a very special tradition in Italy. We're not the only ones who made special products for this, but we're the only ones who recreated the paste that the nuns did in the nunnery back in 800 AD. I think this is only sold in the most exclusive high-end stores in Italy. You're the only one in the world to have the 400 ml size. It is exclusively for HSN. There are literally 2,500 of these in the world. All of them are exclusively at HSN right now. If you don't get this, you will miss one of the most unbelievable, innovative experiences where we really take artisanally done a product, nature, and mix it with the best of science. A lot of people always say nature and science. This is literally nature and science brought together in one of the most almost religious experiences, spiritual experiences that you will ever have using a product. It's nothing like you've ever tried before.
No, the consistency is so decadent and rich, but it's not greasy. It doesn't leave a film.
No.
It doesn't leave, it doesn't feel like a paste. Like when you think of a paste, you're like, oh, that's gonna leave a residue. No, your skin literally drinks it up. And think about how much product you need, a very, very small amount for a large part of your body. And you're gonna wanna put this all over your body body. And I want you to think about the parch feeling that you get when you're outside and you're sweating, and you go inside and there's air conditioning, or you've been to the beach, or you've been to the pool, or maybe your skin is just thinner, it's drier, it's more fragile. In 1 hour, we're gonna deliver an instrumentally proved 32% increase in hydration. Again, think about that raisin that is kind of shriveled up and lost all of that plump juiciness versus the grape, right? When you think about the Avila almond and how rare and how specifically just decadently used to bake with, that is that incredible powerhouse ingredient that Perlier is harnessing that old artisanal way. But Skip, I want to talk about the fragrance, because it's almost like it's almost like a whisper of no fragrance. It's so light and delicate.
It's because it's the true ingredients, right? When you take true ingredients, when you're cooking, for example, there is no synthetic fragrance to it. There is no like made up scent to it. This is nature captured in a bottle. We tried to, again, all of Italy commemorated this occasion, because so much came from this discovery of mixing such simple foods together. They became, you know, the almond paste, cold pressed, the almond crushed, mixed with the honey is the basis of one of Italy's most famous desserts. It also is the basis for care of the body, internally, externally. We made Mandorla paste. It is the most luxurious, the most decadent experience your skin will ever be treated to. This is like going more than just a spa. This is going to like a 6-star hotel and them making something behind the hotel from natural elements, from things that they grow, to bring to you an experience that you can never get anywhere else. We bottled that experience from Sicily, and we're bringing it to you today. All 100% collected in Sicily and in Tuscany, brought to our facility in Venice, made by us under our control. We can stop machines and pour the honey in during the cooling process so the heat doesn't destroy anything. We then cold process, collect the almond oil, which is a very unstable ingredient. Most people wouldn't just use cold pressed almond oil. We use that in there to bring you that rich vitamin E to your skin. We then use all of the almond crushed and form a paste as the foundation of this item before adding certified organic shea butter, before adding cocoa seed butter, before adding virgin beeswax to it. This, again, bar none, the best product you will put on. Look at, I sell 1,000 other body products. Why would I sacrifice the reputation of all of my other body products to this? Because this is the best we make. There's nothing else.
This formula, the results are just so far superior. I mean, it really is. Think about, this is not mass produced in some big factory where a bunch of chemicals are pouring in. We're talking about that like food grade Avila almond that has been cold pressed. You're talking about that Italian, you know, history that we love so much. And this is the double size. Normally it is the 200 ml, and it should be like $50. We're giving you 400 ml, which for those of us in the States, that's 13.5 ounces. So it's double up the size at a 60% off savings to our price. And that is matching what we did last year for a host who selected this. It sold out in one airing, and that was a special small batch. We have one more special small batch. This will never be repeated again. Again, just really honoring the 29 years of having Perlier bring us their most exquisite formulas. This is in a league of its own, Skip. This is something that can't be duplicated, can't be replicated. And quite frankly, really is that special treat. Think about Mother's Day. Think about Father's Day. Think about the doctors in your life, the teachers in your life. This is more, like you said, more than a spa treatment. This is that self-care moment that goes so much further.
I was going to say, don't think about anybody but yourself. This is not a shareable product. I never say that. I never say that. This is not a shareable product. $50 made in Italy, 60-day supply, double the size. Do the math. Do the math. Double the size to celebrate our 29th anniversary. And again, Perlier has a tradition of Bath and Body. We made Bath and Body before we ever made skincare. Honey has been our focus. White almond has been our focus. We launched honey over 80 years ago, Honey Bath and Body. I'm 57 years old. There's pictures of me in my bathtub using Perlier honey when I was 1 and 2 years old. I mean, this is something that wouldn't have never lasted this time if the product wasn't as great as it was. But this product here has more of our love, more of our heart, more of our passion, more of our science than probably most of the products we've ever created
I hate to interrupt
before.
you, Skip, but we are so insanely busy on the phone lines. In fact, I think more than 600 have been spoken for. We have hundreds of you trying to place your order. I just want to do a little bit of business for those of you that are like, how do I get it home? How do I try it? What does this mean? Everybody gets that sale price. Everybody gets flexible payments, which means you can take any major credit card, Visa, MasterCard, debit cards, whatever you want. $5.99 today. We send you the whole tub. We send you the whole double up size tub, and you get to take time to pay it off. So if you're buying multiples, because Skip may not be in the gift giving mood, but I am, one for you, because it's gonna last you months and months and months. One for mom, one for dad, one, again, teachers, sisters, new moms. You have 30 days. You could gift it, you can try it. If for some reason you love it, you could send it back, but we do not have auto ship on this. When this small artisanal batch is done, it's gone. It's not coming back at this size. It's definitely not coming back at this price. And you made it a customer pick when it was $80. A customer pick when it was more expensive. Because when you put it on your body, we haven't even got to the clinical proven tested results, Skip. Like,
No,
yes, it feels good. But I do.
I don't care. I really don't care. Look, I have to tell you, there's 2,500 available.
During
During this presentation, which is our first presentation, there'll only be half of those gone, right? Half of them will be gone in our presentation. We have 4 hours on Sunday. This hour was added 2 days ago. This was not planned. This was not supposed to be in Valerie's hour. No one even knows we're probably on together right now, Valerie. To be able to get it before our weekend show on Sunday is truly magnificent. I promise you, I cannot get 100,000 of these. It took me a year, 1 whole year, to produce 10,000 of these that were a weekly deal drop that sold out last February. It took me 1 year to produce the 6.7 ounce to get you that.
That's how I
love
feel.
That. That's so cute.
That's how I feel about you guys for doing this for my show today. That's supposed to be an eye, a heart in you. And that's how everybody.
No, it either looks like that or a Chinese symbol for I love you.
Okay,
either
well,
one.
whichever way, and guess what? It's silky, soft, smooth. But what I wanted to point out from a vanity perspective, clinically shown to firm your skin, to improve the elasticity of your skin, of course, deposit incredible intense moisture to your skin.
When you put this on your skin, you know you're using something different. You know your skin feels it. It doesn't linger. It goes into your skin. Your skin will help from the inside out. Yeah, no, it's one of the most exceptional experiences.
The warmth of
I don't
your
call
skin.
it a body cream. In Italian, it's called una pasta di mandorla.
It sounded like you just ordered dinner. Did you just order dinner?
No, non ho preso. Se no prendo gli spaghetti alla bolognese o si può fare forse una bella carbonara si può fare se vuoi. Ma no, mandorla means almond.
That's
and
all
this
I
is
know.
pasta di mandorla. Taste of almond. And we didn't invent it. This was invented in Sicily by nuns in a nunnery in 800 AD, and we copied that recipe, only added science to make it better. But we did go get the ingredients the way they collected it back in 800 AD. We cold pressed the almonds, we got the organic honey from Tuscany, and then we took the almond paste and mixed them all together to create the basis of what this product is. It's really just a ridiculously exceptional product. We have the hand cream?
Yeah, in addition to the double up size of the body paste, we only have a few hundred of you that can get the $16.95 3.3 ounce Mandorla almond hand cream. So I love that this is a take and go. Put this in your overnight bag, put this in your purse, leave it by your bedside. Skip, this is $3.39. Same Mandorla almond, but now for your hand cream.
Correct. Well, when you put something on your hand, because your hands goes through so much more. See, we protect our bodies generally with our clothes. When you generally don't have, unless if you're wearing gloves in the winter, you have very little that protects your hands. So we are known as a company in Italy for some of the best hand creams ever produced. We actually invented a machine where the University of Turin in Milan comes to test their creams basically when they're producing it, because our machine is made for volunteers who come into our facility, put on the cream, leave it in water, and then the water is analyzed for how much of the cream comes off. Why is that so important? Because think about our number one customers are at HSN, because HSN did this as a market study. Nurses, teachers, airline attendants. Those are our three number one customers. Think of their environment. You do not want to wash your hands and have all your cream come off. You don't want to jump in the pool, get caught in the rain, be in an environment like an airplane for 5 hours at a time and lose all that hydration. We invent creams that help protect moisture from staying on your skin, provide a layer that allows the environmental unfriendlies to bounce off while holding that moisture in with what we call humectants that bind moisture to our skin, so that it's a real treatment for your hands.
And look at
you put enough there for your entire body.
Okay, stop fussing. What I wanted to show everybody is this is the paste, completely different formula than that beautiful, silky, soft hand cream, but you're getting all the benefits of the Mandorla almond. Now, I will tell you, if you have lasted this far about the Mandorla almond, I have 24 special friends that can get something that's on its way to selling out. So I'm gonna basically mention it, and by the time I finish telling you about the 3.2 ounce elasticizing Mandorla almond body oil at a 50% off savings. There it is, $26.95. There are 2 dozen of you that can pick it up. It's also on free ship. Okay, 21 now. It's also on free shipping and handling. Skip 10, maybe 15 seconds before this is gone.
It's a customer pick miracle product, the first ever elasticizing oil we ever made. That means that your skin can bounce back because it's so well preserved, so well maintained, so well fed. But this oil is a dry oil. It's not an oily oil at all. And we've been able to liquefy without destroying all the benefits that you get into a paste and an oil. No one's ever felt an oil like this. And that's the number one comment people say when you see the customer reviews. I have never ever felt an oil like this oil. It is one of the most unbelievable sensorial experiences you'll ever have putting this on your body. And it is a huge size. Again, very, very rich, powerful, but you don't feel it on your skin. You can snap your fingers within seconds of applying this all over your body.
You can snap your fingers because it's gone. I knew that was gonna happen. Skip, do you think anybody will notice? Everybody turn their back. No, there's nothing to see here. Sorry, I have no pockets in this dress. Anyway, we'll just slide that over. Thank you guys so much for your orders. Don't forget about the body paste and the hand cream to kind of round out that beautiful collection. But now we are going to do a big, huge launch. I'm super excited because a lot of you really recognize this beautiful red glass bottle. But this is not the normal size of the pomegranate booster oil. This is actually 3 times the normal size. So it's a 3.2 ounce bottle right there. It's normally a 1 ounce. So we've triple sized it. That should be, even here at HSN, on sale $75. We brought the price down to $49.95. That's a special sale price. But because it's a launch, and we want to make sure everybody is boosting full body clinical results with 20 times more concentration of that pomegranate, the seeds, the skin, the juice, the oil than what you are even used to in that famous arm cream, we're going to double it up. So you're getting a triple size times 2. It should be $150 value here at HSN. For the super size for the duo, we're taking it down to $49.95 while supplies last. I'm gonna double check. It should not be on auto ship, but I'm just gonna make sure if it's on auto ship, because if it is, you should definitely run, but I don't think it is. Under $10 gets it home, free shipping and handling. It skips going, no, Valerie, stop.
Look,
no, it's not.
I don't want you to listen to, if you know this product, you have to put it in your cart right now and check out. I don't want you to listen. 2,500 launching right now. Again, this was a huge special. I thought we were going to launch it in April for our 29th anniversary. This is our normal size, our 1 ounce. a super concentrated, 20 times more powerful when it comes to the pomegranate concentration than our pomegranate arm cream, the firming pomegranate 5-in-1 arm cream. 20 times. People put this 1 ounce, a drop on their skin every single day. They die for it. We launched a triple size. The triple size of the 1 ounce is like $70 or $80 by itself. The triple size one time was a Today Special at $30 and sold out 25,000 of them. For $19 more, you're getting better than a Today Special. You're getting the most exciting 29th anniversary combination ever. 6 1 ounces. Actually, it's more because they're 3.2.
Yeah, 6.4.
6.5. You're getting 6.5 of these bottles for practically the price of one bottle. That is what's incredible. Now you can almost use the oil. Think about this, because the oil is that powerful that some people put it directly on their arms. They put it directly on their neck and neck. I've read reviews where people are now putting this on their face and seeing ridiculous changes on their wrinkles on their face. This can be used with a cream or without a cream. There is no problem putting this on, but because it's expensive, you would generally add it to a cream. When you're getting 6.5 ounces and only 2,500 people can do this. You use it directly as a cream all over, above the knees, on the arms, on your neck and neck. Read the reviews. We don't know, but people are using this on their face and they're seeing ridiculous results. I am not suggesting. Look at this one. This is 14 days only. 14 days only. People rave about this product. In addition, this product has the first ever pea peptide, a peptide made for the skin around the arms, where I can say the following: no other product in the Perlier's history, and I don't know about anybody else, can say that we can optimize skin's own natural collagen around the arms. That is what's incredible here. There's no other product that has been this far studied, this far that I'm aware of, especially in our line. I can tell you that. You can see before and afters of brightening, crepiness. It is the most ridiculous product. And again, 20 times more concentrated than our arm cream. And no irritancy. We did 50 people volunteers. There's no, nobody felt anything. No one got a reaction from it. And you're getting 6.5 ounces. You can put this everywhere, all over the place, above your knees, on your thighs, on your tummy.
Put it everywhere. Because of the size, because of the 2 bottles. If you want to buy a set, buy a couple sets, we're actually not limiting quantities. You could keep one and gift one. Again, going back to Mom, I know, don't even ask it, because I know that Amanda's watching. She's gonna be mad that you're not sharing things with Mom. But when it's the triple size, you don't have to save it. It doesn't have to be 1 or 2 little drops. I want you to put this anywhere you have crepiness, lines, wrinkles. If you have folds, if you have gathering in your skin, if you have that little bra bulge on the side, if you have the back of the arms that kind of crinkle and wrinkle up and you feel like you just want to take an iron, you want to take a steamer and steam out those irons, you have to try this. This is why this is typically a booster for any of your other skincare products, but I want you to use this directly onto the skin. One single triple size bottle here at HSN is $75. That is our agreeable price with Perlier. But if you were getting 2 for less than the price of 1, that is a steal, and you can try it. Try it out at home. We're doing 5 interest-free credit card payments today. It is less than a cup of coffee and a cookie. I mean, for $9.99, you would be baring your skin. It's shorts, dresses, bathing suits, neck and décolleté, the backs of your arms. I mean, everything that we love, Skip, about warmer weather, backyard barbecues, vacations, graduations. Like, this is when we start showing our skin, but a lot of us go, oh, I need the wrap. Oh, I need the scarf. Oh, I need the longer pants. Look at this.
This is called the Super Firming Booster Oil. And we have clinicals for firming. We have clinicals for crepiness. We have clinicals for ridiculous levels of hydration. We could never achieve what you're looking at here if it wasn't an incredible hydrator. It is a dry oil. You can snap your fingers the minute you put it on. Now you can use this on your cuticles, on your nails, on your legs, on your feet, on your heel, on your elbows, on your neck and neck. If you have that kind of skin here, but you have it here above your knees. Who was it the other day who put it on their knees? Tina put one of our products on her knees and saw a change almost instantly. I think this is, look at this, 100% of the people said that this absorbed quickly, and I'll tell you why in a second, improves the look of skin and crepiness after 4 hours. They saw a change. 100% of them saw a change in 4 hours. This is why this is such an exceptional buy right now.
Look at how it sits on
90%
top
of
of the
them
skin.
also agreed. Yeah,
How it's like
that
fresh dose.
elasticity, crepey texture, firmness, all of them saw that. All of them agreed. 100% saw this benefit. The level of moisture, firmness, elasticity, texture, crepiness, all of them improved. This is, my opinion, the buy of Perlier. And I only say that because you're getting two triple sizes at this incredible
Oh my gosh,
value.
my skin feels like a baby's bottom. Holy moly.
But snap your fingers now. Snap your fingers.
Well, I can't snap with my left hand, but I'll try my other hand. Hold on. Sorry,
you got to
I'll
do
my
it.
other
Sorry,
one.
I put you in a weird position. Look, I will put this on my. No, I'll do it. Look at this. I'm gonna put it.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do
Right?
it. No, I'll do it. Let me do it. Here.
I'm using my thumb and my snapping finger.
I used my whole
Ready?
hand.
All right. Well, I'm using the two things that yeah.
You're a better snapper than me. You're a better snapper than me.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's the only time you've ever given me a compliment. I appreciate it.
Don't get used to it. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. What I want to inform you, just as a little hint, Skip's going to have shows this weekend. I can't guarantee you that we're going to have this. What's happening right now is a big, huge launch because we've never done this before, and you're in the right place at the right time. There isn't a body, B-O-D-Y, on the planet that couldn't benefit from this. I don't care whether it's you spend a lot of time in the sun, or whether you have the vertical lines and wrinkles in your neck and décolleté, whether it's the crinkles and the wrinkles, or the gathered to the folds, or it's the extra dryness. This is originally supposed to be a booster, and it made its debut at a 1 ounce size. Even if we took that 1 ounce size and we triple sized it at 3.2 ounces and brought it down to $49.95, we could have stopped there. That is almost like giving you another Today Special. But even better than a Today Special is 2 independent glass jars, giving you 6.5 times more than you traditionally fell in love with it. And when we talk about those clinicals, the elasticity, the firmness, that youthful bounce and softness, and just looking like you don't have any wrinkles anymore. I mean, I want to take this all over. What are you gonna do? Are you blending this with Mandorla?
Everybody blend. With the 1 ounce, you blend it with the arm cream, you blend it with body creams, you blend it with hand creams. Now that you have 6.4 ounces, yes, you will blend it with your own body cream. You will blend it with your own hand cream. You have a 3-year shelf life with each one of these. So you could make this last 2 years if you're a blender. If you want, you could put it directly in your skin. No harm at all. As a matter of fact, all the clinicals directly on the skin. We also have a video that shows that we used a full organic pomegranate from the Mediterranean. You know that pomegranate optimizes your own natural aquaporins. What are aquaporins? Aquaporins are the natural channel of moisture that as we get older and our skin shrink up, like a river shrinks up and there's no water in the river anymore. This optimizes the aquaporins so you get such better hydration from using a product like this. You are using also one of the super fruits, right? You're using something that has really great antioxidant benefits. We get our pomegranate pure, 100% Mediterranean organic, and we use all of it, the sterols, the peels, the pulps, the juice. All of it is used in forming what we call our P peptide, the first ever peptide communicator for our skin. You see this pomegranate P active complex that is communicating to our skin, that is bringing out the firmness, the youthfulness, the less crepiness, the hydration, all of these incredible things for the body. Again, you feel free to read the reviews, but when you get a double of this and you can use it directly on your skin because you don't feel like you're wasting it anymore versus spending $40 on a 1 ounce, you're spending $49 on 6.5 of them. That's, to me, the best time to ever get this.
And I'm not wasting a drop. I'm just taking anything that's still left on residually on my hands, putting on my cuticles, your hair, your neck, your décolleté. It is so emollient. It's so rich. And I love that you pointed out the antioxidants and the layers of all of that superfruit that you're getting in this ginormous triple up size ×2. Under $10 gets it home. I love it and I adore you, Skip. Thank you so much for an incredible full hour.
Thank you, Valerie.
We'll see you back on the weekend with whatever whatever we have left.
Will anybody notice if I put this? Will anybody notice if
I'm just taking...
if I put this right here? Will anybody notice? Will anybody notice?
Okay. Thanks, friend. Good to see you.
Bye,
all right,
everybody.
everyone. Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you,
shopping, taking us through the Italian luxury brand of Perlier. I'm going to go hang out outside. You want to join me? I'll see you on the other side.
Meet award-winning chef, successful restaurateur, and television star, Chef Jet Tila.
I'm a master of Asian cuisine and so much more. My line of cookware and prep tools will take you on a culinary journey around the world and build your skills in the kitchen so you can have more time to enjoy the results. And you can only find my exclusive cookware line on HSN.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
We have something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness,